What's going on, buddy? Back in IRacing, running Nick Kneebon, his GT4 Roval League series he's got going on, and I don't got a setup, but this Porsche is very bad. We're 15th. You see on the left side, the highest Porsche by like half a second, so nearly a second. So we're gonna struggle here. The Porsche is terrible, so I don't really know how this is all gonna work. I'm starting fourth. Oh, good invert. That's great. That's.
No, the track's a lot harder now than it was in practice.
That's really good that I'm gonna be starting up front, because I'm gonna drop like a rock.
Good luck, everyone.
I got 5 gallons of fuel in it to try.
Yeah, good luck.
I don't know. We'll see.
Good luck. Help, I don't think I'm supposed to be all the way up here.
Yeah, I forgot about the invert. I feel like I'm in danger.
Please form an orderly line past me. Thank you. Just follow the queue. Follow the queue.
I'll go by you guys. It's fine.
Appreciate it, Alex.
Good luck. What can I talk?
What do you mean left hand only, Wesley? There's some right hand corners.
Good luck, everybody. Has fun.
I think Wesley's saying he's ready to get back to Oval.
Well, what, the next season is trucks, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm excited for the trucks.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. The hard part to remember is it's only on Friday nights, not Sundays.
Hey, at least I'll be fast in those instead of these damn things. I know what I'm doing on an oval.
It'll be better than running NIS on Friday night.
That's a good thing about the truck schedule is you can do both depending on the week.
All right. Here we go. You ready?
I think we're doing like full laps and everything.
I'm ready.
Yeah, it's 100%.
Fridays, like they're talking about, we'll do
But the weeks the trucks aren't running, just run NIS.
We'll
Fills the gap pretty good.
Nick's league for trucks, full length races and championship and all that. Good publicity sort of deal. And it's trucks, so that'll help me for Road Pro.
It's going to be fun
But I
driving
practice
from
in
the back
trucks
to the back to the
no.
front.
How many
easy when
invert
you're
out of
quick
this
and have
one?
a setup in the car that's not
I think it's 14. for the
bouncy
next
as
one.
crap.
Yeah, I think it's 14 then 12. I think.
Yep, you are correct.
All right. Here we go.
Good luck, guys. Let's have some fun.
Green. Oh my god. Of course he misses. All good. It's already starting. Of course it is. Like,
Right side, right side. Still there. Still there. Clear.
they should have ran the BMW. I love that thing.
Maybe the McLaren.
Yeah, well, the Aston Martin was top, and then the BMW was like second for everybody, so. See if we can blow up a run on this boy.
Go.
Jesus Christ. Hell of a save, damn.
I guess say Frank.
What's fuel looking like, or how much are we saying that we can make it?
13 laps right now.
I don't know if I did the intimidate button on Nick or what.
Left side, left
I think the
side.
curve got him.
Still there, still there.
Yeah,
You're clear.
that corner is sketchy.
My bad, Zach.
This thing sucks. Like there, why did it get loose a little bit?
Look at you leading laps.
Just the invert. I knew it was gonna drive around everybody else, but the invert really ain't good. This Porsche is just good in a straight line. It sucks everywhere else. That's kind of, I think, why it's good everywhere in official races, but it's bounciest thing imaginable. It's kind of like next gen. It's good on most tracks, but you get to one that's rough, it's like, Jesus Christ. How much time left?
4 minutes.
Alright. Trying to get in a rhythm. She's quick on straightaway. I put like 3/10 on the straightaway. Like in literally everywhere else.
Well, the guy behind you gains coming into the corner big time.
Well, yeah, because here it's like Martinsville. You're always going to get on the car in front of you, because they're braking. Or it's going to look like it, but... Time?
2:20.
All right.
About a little less than 2.5 seconds, or minutes. Seconds. It's over. Two minutes.
Just trying to stay out of draft range. Where's the freaking fast guys at?
I don't know who the fast guys are.
Look at the grid position on the standings. It'll show where they gridded. I think it was top 20 or 18 or something. That was invert. Because when they cross the line, it'll update. So just sort by grid, and then next to it, it'll show standings. That's when they update. Well, I don't know, because when they qualify, it invert from gridding was different. So
Well, Gavin, I'm guessing, because it says he started 10th, and he's 4th now.
my flag.
You got 6.7 laps of fuel.
Come on. Every time you say 6.7, gotta say come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Watch that up here, Shane. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go.
I'm not really trying to move up.
Here we go. Check flag.
Lucked into
Let's
that one,
bring it
really,
home.
but all right.
Good race, Gabe. I couldn't catch you.
And lucked out on that one with the invert. This thing. It's good on the straight. Other than that, oh my god.
Yeah, good race, guys. Nice race there, Gavin. Nick, Gabe. Nice one, man.
Yeah, it was pretty clean for us.
Nice run, Shane.
Alright, how do I burn this sucker to the ground? I like that. Oh, I almost just flipped.
So, highly recommend not jumping into a race right after buying a car.
Alright, now we got that was a heat race, so now the consolation, which is 10 minutes. So how much fuel did we have at the end there?
You were about 6 laps of fuel.
So this is an extra 2 minutes, so we're good on fuel to this one.
Yeah, because it should only be another
15
lap.
gallons if you're going to make 10 minutes.
Yes.
Alright.
How
We're
much
doing
are we going to need
5
for the 25-minute race?
Doing 5 gallons, so see how this one rolls.
15 should be good too, Landon, because each lap's 55 seconds, so.
The
I think everything on
15
the
should
over
be
there
good for all of
looks
them?
good. 12? What do you guys?
Yeah, I'm running 10 right now. I'm running 12.2 or something like that for the last one.
I'm
Oh,
on
okay, thank you,
freaking
Billy.
5.
You're running 10 gallons now?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Like 5 point something is what I'm running right now for the 10-minute race.
I got it shut off at the moment, Doug, so
Okay, I was going to say, you're scaring me there.
Man, I wish I knew I didn't need that much fuel.
All right, now this one will be
Yeah, I
fun.
have-
Let's see what you
my
can do.
calculations are about 0.4 a gallon per lap.
Wesley.
I got estimated lapped up to 44 and then
Can't
15.5
talk. I can never
gallons.
type in this thing. Yeah, Wesley, they're not. I don't think so.
Yeah, Landon, so by my fuel calculator on race times, we're good for even the 25-minute race.
Yeah, you're good for the 25 minute.
Okay,
but
good to
Doug,
know.
do some calculations. How much you think for the 25-minute race? Because I bet we'll probably
Are
need
you
about
using my
15 or
set run?
12.
Yes, I am.
All right, once you get going,
Right on.
I can start trying to figure it out.
Like I said, it's just that one
Okay, just-
rear wing change. That's about it.
Because
back.
right now, I'm just looking at the
What car are you?
iRacing
What car are
thing,
you
and
in there, Wesley?
I gotta let Brian go.
Sorry, I'm in the Mercedes.
he's coming.
Yeah.
Did you adjust the wing at all, or are you just running
Coming
the
on your
default
right side, right side.
I'll
There you
default.
go.
Sorry about that, guys. I barely caught the grass on the outside, and it just dragged me off the track.
All right, here we go. Race number 2. Just watch fuel. Let me know because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Obviously,
gonna try
just to
to.
make sure.
Yeah, for the final race, try bringing your wing down a little bit, and should help on the straights.
Am I clear low?
Nope. You got one. You got one down there.
Yeah, I got a bad start there, Gavin.
Still got cars down there. Can get a little bit ahead. Still low. Still low. Still low. Left side. Left side. You got one off in the grass. You're good. You got one spun. Stay right. Stay right. You got another one. Jesus Christ.
Of course, I was on the outside lane for that.
Dang, Shane, I didn't think you were going to take that bottom line.
Yeah, I mean, it was open. I just went down there.
All right, let's do some passing. What's the invert?
If
Check what
anyone
it
wants
said
to
on
see
the
a
deal.
cool 360, watch the first lap of me.
Man, I saw it live.
That was a long wait.
This is race 2, right?
Yeah.
What says 14 invert. And then race 3 says 12. So outside, outside, outside. Clear, clear.
Holy
Watch
hell!
out.
Big wreck on the
You
back.
got. Ah, fuck.
Good avoidance there, Gavin.
You got another one
Good
spinning.
job
Stay
holding
left,
brake
stay
there,
left.
guys.
Holy, what happened here?
We're good. Toe's not knocked
Big
out
one
yet.
happened.
Yeah, I don't know who that was in the Porsche that just came back down the track. Like, all right, cool. Hopefully we'll be 14th right here.
I don't know how I avoided that. That was crazy.
Yeah, I missed it too.
13th. All right.
I'd also like to point out Nick went from 22nd to 8th in one lap.
So the guy was top of the board at the end of practice for sticking around with him. So. I guess I worried too much. But I always race better than I qualify, so whatever. Okay. Eye in the stars. Any battling throughout the field?
Damn, my car does not like the turn right there.
Yeah, mine's super tight through there too.
Be thankful you guys ain't in the Porsche. Like, sucks. How much damage does it look like we have, Doug? Doug. He did. Doug did. Nick's up there in 7th, few spots in front. Doug! I don't know where he's at. Back through my mind lies so... Oh, crap. Oh, there it turned. The one time where it jumped and bounced and hit and slammed and... Oh my god, cones. Don't know how that many cones got out on the track. Alright. Not too bad yet. I don't know how many laps we... Or how much time we have left. That I don't know. That guy ran wide and...
Stay safe there, Jeremy.
Alright, there's another spot.
Thanks. No idea how I saved it.
9 laps of fuel left.
Let's cool as shit.
9 gallons of... Or 9 laps left, and we have 3 minutes. Okay, yeah, we're good on fuel.
Go ahead, Gavin, go ahead.
Thanks.
So we're 12th. We're going to be second row if we finish right here. Right now. Well, we'll be 11th right now. Yeah, I'm going to updates. So. Oh, God. We'll be about that same row that we were in before. I think something happened to Doug's deal. Doug, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what happened. I tried to look up at the Discord and it said something happened, so. We're going to be in the transfer, that kind of invert spot, so. Yeah, this color's kind of the same thing as that truck that you made, the Rotor Pro one. I think I'd rather it be a little bit more yellow than that. This looks a little greeny.
What was that?
This color, how it's the same one as the Rotor Pro kind of concept one that you made for me. I think I'd rather it be more yellow. This looks really green. Just a wee little bit more yellow.
Right on.
I could just see it kind of on the left front fender and stuff now, so I'm like looking. But it's 14 for the invert or whatever.
And Nick King, you just fired a cone out like it was Mario Kart.
right. Isn't this the white flag? I forgot what this was. Yep, join back in the call. Don't message me. Join back in admin and getting stuck with everybody. Everybody else is running the race. We hosted one for everybody to practice for Martinsville, and yeah.
Justin, I'm gonna try not to pass you. Just run your race.
Was that the 84 that said just run your race? He's 9/10 of a second back. What is he gonna do? Have a dive? Come on, get around, get around, get around, get around. Not gonna be enough. Alright. P11 in that. That'll be alright for us in the transfer, I guess. Let me try to get Doug back in.
I was so close to getting back to the transfer spot.
Wait, is it? 14
that
and then
sucks,
12.
dang.
So it's either 12,
Man, James,
14,
we just
I don't
keep
know.
trading it back and forth.
What?
One of us spins out,
We
and
started-
the other one does.
we started 18th on that, right?
Good
Yeah,
times.
something like that. It says.
Yeah, we started 14th for that
Someone
one.
please watch
So,
my replay on lap
It's
1.
12. So yeah, we were gonna start second now.
All right. So what I figured out in fuel, we can go 3.1 laps, so 3 laps per gallon. So we need like 8.3 gallons.
So I'm gonna do 9.3.
Because what I did was we looked at your lap times,
Oh, Wesley, very,
Yeah.
very.
and you were basically running 55-second laps. I upped it to a lap every minute, and it's a 25-minute session, so that's 25 laps.
Yeah.
And then I divided that by 3.
This says I have 29 laps left at 9 gallons. So, wanna try it?
Yeah, Landon, I didn't know what happened.
Yeah,
On
give it a shot.
We'll
one
send
going
her.
into the corner. Apparently, I just got some random weird wheel hop.
Yeah, at least we're gonna be at the
Yeah,
front,
I
so
didn't
hopefully we're
know
able to
you
dodge
spun
the
out. I thought
car-
you kept
car
straight and
range,
kept
but
going, but I just saw the
Hopefully-
replay. Your car just kind of like.
I think if we're able to finish, we can get a nice
wobbles
top 5,
and
which
bounces
is kind of what I want for
that
as
was weird.
crappy as kind of practice and everything's
You might
been.
tell
So.
me how to turn the headlights on.
All right.
Yeah, that was weird. It's never happened to me before. And I was definitely going slow enough to make the corner.
But 25 minutes for the for the fast guys to catch would be fine. But they'll probably catch eventually. Yeah, 28 on the backstretch now. Wasn't a bad lap. Don't know the time, but it wasn't a bad lap. It's a 3.
That was a pretty gnarly wreck there on lap 2 of the second race.
Poor old Chris. Did you mean to do that?
Yeah. Trying to
Okay.
reset. I had a stroke. I'm sorry.
You look like a Greg move.
I am going to go check out that first lap because that was ridiculous, or that second lap when we came around. So what
Dude, that was it was just cars going everywhere.
I know.
And I'm like,
Let's
I don't
see.
even know what to tell you.
Did Nick? No, Nick didn't cause it. It was just the same guy that lost it, the Frank guy. he lost on that first lap. Then Nick was battling.
All right, I'll be right back.
Here I come. All right. See you, buddy. I was just kind of squeaked through, and then, of course, this guy comes down. I think he did hold the brake, but I got him out of the way, so. Oh, we had a little bit of right front
It'll
damage.
be like roughly like 28 laps, right?
I am going to up fuel on just a little bit more. I'm going to go wing. One wing to try to catch. I want to pass on the straightaway. I want to pass on the straightaway, not in the corners. That's where all the passing's going to be done. There ain't no passing in the corners anyway. We're starting second, so hopefully this one wing and the Porsche being probably the quickest in a straight line. Hopefully it'll just gap and go, dog. Gap and go. That's all we need. Instead of the door and dig, it's the gap and go.
All right. What's going on?
You know, instead of the door and dig, it's going to be the gap and go. I upped it to 9.5 gallons. Now we have 30 laps, just guaranteed. Just in case, like 55 minutes and stuff. So I did 9.5 just to be safe.
Well, it's 25 minutes, right?
Yeah. But if we're doing a 55
So you're gonna
lap race, or 55 lap time.
Well, yeah.
less
So
than
you'd
25
probably
laps.
run about 28 laps or
Yeah.
something, 27. And like I said, kind of going conservative.
Yeah.
I figured 8.3. I'll have to make you up a little sheet, little thing that you can just put your fuel.
Yeah. I'll start practicing.
You know,
I'll practice for next week's race. I'll practice for the IRO4 and this one.
do you want to? Do you want me to ask Chris if he wants to run the 24?
Oh, I didn't mean to type it in chat. Damn it. Sure, I don't care.
And we just get into one, and if shit fucking goes down, it fucking goes down, but we don't jump over.
Good luck, guys.
All right, let me do this.
Alrighty, here we go. Good starting spot.
Race smarter, not harder, boys.
Long race, guys. Long race.
Oh crap, just trying to text. Alright, we'll see where we stack 'em and rack 'em, boys. Stack 'em
Gavin,
and
would
rack
you
'em.
like me to pull over so you can flash Nick?
We're doing what to each other?
You're good. I'm just going to ride for a bit, see what happens. I mostly smell the pace lamp, but... Oh, I got a couple flashes in, so... Okay, good deal.
I forgot I was gonna set the flashers, but I
Man, I don't even
Completely
know
forgot
how
about
to
it.
flash the lights.
You can map a button on your wheel on the keyboard.
Duh, I'm an idiot. Just pretend like I'm not.
how far is back this guy gonna freaking be? Hey, that was early.
You're clear low, clear low.
He acts like he's not going to get driven around in like half a lap. Like 2.1k higher rated, so he's not bad, but
He's better than my 800. I'm getting into Greg territory. I'm so bad. Next thing you know, Greg's got a higher I rating than me.
but he also don't run. Or you also don't run road. And try to get yours up.
Oh, shit. Hang on a second. Got Matt calling.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to.
Left side, left side.
Yeah, just don't leave the channel because it'll kick us out. Or kick me out at least.
Okay,
Or,
okay.
well, I can't join.
So in Discord, if you go on the left side where like it shows the people and stuff in,
Yeah.
just tell him to
Sorry, I didn't
look
mention their
up.
game. Okay, but I didn't mean to.
Shit.
There you go. There ain't no way I was gonna hold you off.
League number 5937.
Who? What?
Yeah, and on the info page there should be a link to the Discord.
Oh, Matt. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, kid. You're clear.
Just mute. That'll be good.
And then also he could look us up on Facebook, and then send a message that way if he. I think it might be WTF Racing League or something like that. I forget what it is.
Mute your mic, Doug. I'm trying to catch him. Sorry.
And I think there's a link on Facebook as well. So.
Doug!
Yeah, hang on.
Mute!
No, I'm talking to Cabe. I'm trying to spot him here. So, all right, man. All right, see you, Matt. What'd you say? It was going to disconnect?
Well, I said don't leave or it'll disconnect.
Oh, I didn't leave. I thought you said with my mic muted.
Then I
like
kept saying mute. Well, I said like don't walk away or nothing because if you just don't
Bill,
talk
take
for
it to
like
the
5 minutes,
inside.
it'll go. Won't let you. So.
Yeah, because I had muted the mic at first, and then I heard you say something about mute, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
I
I
know
heard you talking.
I get
so
it.
I was like mute.
I get a message from Discord, like if I come in and my mic's muted.
Yeah.
Finally
Come on.
getting the hang of it, and I downshift the second too early.
You could tell this thing's so much worse.
Sorry, Dale, just scared the crap out of me.
Hopefully I'm able to hold off Nick. I don't know. And we're outside of draft range on these two. We'll see. Give him the bumper dumper. Come on.
You're gaining on him.
Not on the front, sure she didn't. I don't get how they can stay up there and then gain all that time. Like I lose all of it every time I do it.
Yeah, I was gonna.
West, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect you to slow down so much.
I was thinking, wouldn't it be
Just
better
this
to
thing,
stay
so-
low?
It's okay.
It
I'm
is,
slow.
but like here it kind of matters, but you lose so much time at the start of it, it doesn't matter. Plus I'm not in draft range, so I'm slow too. He's like hitting him. He's pressuring him. He's pretty clean. He won't hit him or nothing. Or make a mistake and run in the back of him. That one wasn't bad, but I'm still not in draft range. I wish I could flash him right now. I didn't have my headlight flashes on. I could flash them and then run on the back of each other. Around the outside. Come on, we're catching. Catch up. Oh, we hit him. He hit him.
Left side. You're clear. Left side again. Still there.
Wiki, boys, I'm back.
Still there. Left side. Clear.
Push me.
I think he wants to pass you.
Yeah, it seems like it. Come on, stick and draft. I can get a run on him. Why is my heart beating now? Like, I'm having fun with this. This battle's fun. I want to win really badly, but having fun. Guy keeps trying to talk and it just won't. His mic's not working.
Like Greg.
Yeah. Well, Greg just doesn't know how to put the button on. Like his button's at least working.
Yeah, it's just hooked up to the wrong source or something.
It's on one of the connection to his wheel or something, like it doesn't have an audio pickup thing. Something that's way off. Damn, I wish I was in that thing right now. I would pull away so quick.
And what, the BMW?
Yeah, I love that thing. This just ain't turning. Jesus Christ. What's time?
15:45.
We looking good on fuel?
As far as I can tell, it says you got 20 laps of fuel. We're not going to run 20 laps in 15 minutes, so
Yeah.
you should be, I'm thinking we'll run about another 15 or 15 to 17 laps.
Track's gotten quicker as well. Maybe not because I'm just in draft, but I thought because it got darker, but it's gotten darker, but I don't think it's gotten quicker because of that. Oh, something happened to Nick. He was like 5th or battling for 4th, trying to defend 4th, and then now he's not even in the top 5.
He is in 6th right now.
Oh, so maybe, okay, maybe not. But
He is, well, he's behind a ways now that it's showing.
closest McLaren's or Porsche is in 14th. Hard carry with the Porsche over here.
The homeboy behind you hit the wall. Either that or like part of his transmission fell out when he shifted.
Why'd you shift it?
That is a cool paint scheme on that.
What?
The Aston Martin behind
Oh,
you, the monster
yeah.
scheme.
Well, yeah, because it has monster on it. You like it.
Nah, it's got some other shit on it too. It just looks pretty cool. I do like the monster paint schemes just because they're simple. And I like the matte black with the green.
Well, you don't run any matte black and green paint schemes anymore. You ditch your green color.
No, I put it on my Toyota.
Oh, yeah, you did. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
I brought the green back.
Gotta bring it for the NASCAR stuff. You don't even run it for NASCAR.
You can take this here, Dan.
I got my Ren and Stimpy car
Sorry,
now.
man.
I gotta do a new
That's
truck
alright,
though,
man. It'll happen.
and I'm gonna put the numbers up front
Take that spot though.
At last,
just to get
Hey,
on
sure.
Chad's nerve.
Just for Chad.
Yep.
Make that be the sponsor for Chad. Or put that on the windshield banner on the back window or something.
Chad Motorsports.
Not just for Chad. Isn't that who you're doing it for? Is for Chad? Come on.
Yep.
R.I.P. our boy.
All right, looks like you got a lapper up here.
If I can get a good run on this guy through here, I'm gonna go for a dive.
You're good. Just keep going. He's way up on the track.
I didn't get a good run. I'm a little closer than I've been.
Yeah, he seems to pull you on the straightaway, actually.
It's right at the end. That's that BMW. It's got the best top speed. This thing is just quick alone. But that thing has the biggest.
Left side, left side.
Good at defending, I'll give him that. Come on. Come on, Porsche. Give me some power. Give me some power. Need you here. Need you here. I'm going to try to fake high and go back low. Never mind. He's just going to go way down there.
Left side, left side. Oh.
Good job there, Chris. Good job. And I'm stuck for it.
Thanks.
yes, sir.
And
How'd you get a speeding in the pits?
I didn't get a speeding in the pits. I got a meatball.
It says pit for repair, speeding in the pits.
I am a viewer.
I had no right front. Of course, he just bounced off and kept going.
Yeah, it's like when Greg wrecks you.
He just drove into my left rear and then spun me. I mean, there's nothing I could have done. I was... I mean... Good win, Landon. Wish I could have been able to battle out with you.
How much repair do you have?
We're gonna find out. I don't got a fetch repair, so it don't matter. I got meatballs, so it's done.
Oh,
Is it even worth watching or staying? Like, it's...
there ain't no point in it now. I'm bouncing.
You gotta be kidding me. I freaking drove my ass off to stay with them. And I get wrecked because I was quicker. Like, I was looking on him the entire time. Just lurking. And he's still in third. Like, of course he's still in third from that, you know? Like, it's stupid. Well, Nick's actually got a train behind him. Good God. Well, it was actually a really good battle throughout it. So, want to run it next week. I will door the guy the first time I see him, I guess. I don't know. That's just kind of came up. I don't know. I gave him room. I was quicker than him last 5 laps. Finally got a run on him. Go to the outside. Gave him plenty of room. Like that time, he was fine. This time I was even closer. He defended and just drove into my left rear. And it sent me off the track. And then second tap sent me as well. So. Oh. And then it broke the right front from that because, you know, it was me. But he did the exact same thing. He's able to keep going. Oh, the toe's knocked out to hell. I don't know. Whatever. That's dumb. You just got lucky, so. Oh, whatever. How much time do we have? Oh, yeah, 21 minutes.
Jeff.
21 minutes.
High.
He's a 2.1K C-class driver, so I guess that's why, but... Oh, well, I'll be in it next week. I'm not going for the championship for points or all that, but I gained on him. Or I gained a few points. Should have had the win, but oh well. Whatever. Got wrecked. So, thanks, Nick, for the host. Appreciate it being in next week, but I got wrecked in this one, so got taken out.